I'm Reverend Olufola KK, and this is Proverbs of the Day. I'm so excited today because when I went through this Proverbs, it taught me a lot, and you need to just join me in this journey of Proverbs. In Proverbs chapter 9, I'll be taking from King James Version today. It's talking about how to recognize the voice that is speaking to your spirit man. Now, when you're confused, there are obviously two voices that are talking. One is so loud, and one is a bit quiet. One is very, very, very um, seductive. It wants to it wants he wants you to do certain stuff and that excites you a lot. There's another voice that tells you, be calm, you know just listen to me. I'm the one talking. It's easier to suppress that other voice, and the louder one, sometimes it's not just in your head or your heart. It comes, through people around you, but it's usually very loud. What am I saying? When you're confused and you're hearing two voices, you need to retrieve. You need to go somewhere by yourself and try to distinguish between the two voices speaking to you in your head. I want you to see those voices like two women, because Proverbs 9 says they're both women, foolishness and wisdom. Now, verse 4 says, whoever is simple, let him turn in here. To him who lacks sense, she says, come, eat of my bread and drink of the wine I have mixed. When you're confused and you hear words like that, oh, you're so happy. Somebody wants to help you out. But you know what? Verse 16 says, foolishness says the same thing. Verse 16, it says, whoever is simple, let him turn in here. And to him who lacks sense, she says, stolen waters is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Now let's hear what wisdom has to say. This is how how you're able to recognize the voice of wisdom. After saying that, in verse 6, it says, leave your simple ways and live, and walk in the way of understanding. Any voice that tells you this thing you're doing, this way, this path you're walking on that is not right, leave it and go on the right path. That is the voice of wisdom. If you have people around you who talk to you like that, those are people you should stick to. If there's a voice in your head that keeps saying that, why don't you master how that voice talks, so that each time the voice plays in your head, you'll be able to recognize this is wisdom. See another thing about wisdom. It says, whoever corrects a scoffer gets himself abused, and he who reproves a wicked man incurs injury. Verse 8 said, do not reprove a scoffer, or he will hate you. Reprove a wise man, and he will love you. That is what wisdom is about. It says a wise person is somebody who loves people, who corrects him or her. So when you hear people say, oh, why should that person talk to you like that? That's the voice of foolishness. Because wisdom would say anyone who corrects you actually loves you. It doesn't matter the way or the manner in which the correction is coming to you. Just know that is a voice of love. And verse 9 says, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous man, and it will increase in learning. For the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is insight. That is the voice of wisdom. It tells you, see, even if you're wise and people, correct you or instruct you, it only makes you wiser. Don't ever get to a point where you think, oh, I already know it. I don't need anyone to tell me what to do. This is my life. I've got it all figured out. That is a voice of foolishness in your head. You need to deal with it. You need to take care of it, because wisdom is all about correction, instruction, admonition, and taking it like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. It doesn't feel good, but it's okay. It's just going to make me better. The foolish voice will tell you, stolen waters, they're very sweet. Just eat your bread in secret. Nobody will see you. Do stuff that are not right because nobody's going to see you. That's the voice of foolishness. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but see, I think I'm covering too many things at the same time. My prayer is the Holy Spirit will expound the word to you. And in whatever area that I probably have pointed out or spoken to, I pray that God will give you the ability to make the right choice. Remember, wisdom and foolishness, they are two voices in our heads. And the voice of foolishness is loud. The voice of wisdom is usually still, is calm, is peaceful. Learn to be wise, and God will lift you up. God bless you.